Today at Lakme Fashion Week, you will be witnessing all things ecological, sustainable, and artisanal. You'll also be witnessing the Circular Design Challenge for the first time and shows from Anita Dongre and Pero. Sustainable Fashion Day is a unique property of Lakme Fashion Week that pays tribute to the rich heritage of Indian hand-woven luxury and the best of eco-fashion season after season. Lakme Fashion Week hosted India's largest sustainable fashion award, the Circular Design Challenge, a collaboration of Reliance Industries, R-Elan Fashion for Earth Initiative, Lakme Fashion Week, and the United Nations in India. It is a platform for young fashion and accessory entrepreneurs to showcase their innovative ideas and collections made by using materials from diverse sources of waste, including plastic, to promote circularity. Circular Design Challenge received over 900 registrations from 30 different cities of India, and 8 finalists presented their pitch presentations as startups and showcased garments made with circular design principles to a jury of leading industry experts. Do you wonder who won the 20 lakh cash prize and chance to showcase their next season at Lakme Fashion Week? Here's presenting the big moments at Circular Design Challenge. Our first finalist is Misu by Sirath Virdi.
I love creating a zero-waste pattern, and I also source my material locally. I try to use organic fabric to make my clothes. And also I'm using the support of our local artisan community, these beautiful women who do this traditional Fulkari work.
In the 7 years of their inception, I was the first Indian designer to have made it, to not only have made it to that platform, but also to have won an award for my sustainable designs. I was able to tap into a very global audience now. I have that potential. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're doing really well, Sira.
Doing this as a one-woman show was not easy, and I'm going to say this out very shamelessly. I'm really proud to see what I have accomplished in the last 2.5 years. It was not an easy task.
You used one word, sustainable design, a few times in your presentation. It'll be good to elaborate a little bit more.
So of course there's the use of organic fabrics, and these designs are also multifunctional. So in a way, I'm encouraging the customer to be able to reuse them. Like for example, the dress that she's wearing, it can be separated into a top and a skirt, and the consumer can style it differently and wear it multiple times.
If I were to come to you and buy the outfit on the right, the white skirt and the grey top, how much am I paying for it?
For this entire outfit, you'll be paying close to 18,000 rupees.
I got really nervous and I fumbled a little bit, but it was okay. To all the other designers going out on stage, I just want you to be yourself, be confident, and try not to make eye contact so you don't get nervous.
A lifestyle, contemporary brand making accessories and garments using pre-loved Indian saris and outsourcing the entire production to underprivileged Indian women. wasted talent in my previous corporate management career. Embroidered waistcoat I'm wearing was a wasted sari worth less than 100 rupees. Today is one-of-a-kind piece worth 80 times more.
Did you know that last year the number of saris that were purchased in India was about 250 million saris? Any guesses about the number of saris we upcycled last year? Well, only 18,000 saris.
Why don't we let sari remain as a sari?
We do keep the saris, but how often do we wear it? What if they could be used more? And what if they are brought back into the system, into the circular system, and a lot more people can use those saris? The saris that we get today are all pre-loved and they are not being, kept by somebody or really taken care of. They are in the system and we are just using them.
A couple of years ago, a lady from Mumbai came to me with a wonderful stock of saris. I looked into them and I said, no, thank you. We are in upcycling, not in downcycling. You are giving me masterpieces. I'm not going to turn them into a bag. We would be destroying value. The sari we use are sari with multiple defects. So that's our philosophy. Whenever we encounter a masterpiece, we acknowledge that and we let it be a sari, hoping that the next generation and the next generation is going to wear it.
My name is Bhavya Goenka and I'm representing the brand R-Elan from Jaipur. We upcycle offcuts based fabric into new fabric using artisanal techniques.
You ready?
I would just like to add that waste is not waste until you waste it.
We're small batch shirt makers who believe in putting in the hours in every piece that we craft. Along with pet bottle yarn, we're also using dead stock khadi and natural dyes.
If I went to the market, a typical consumer, and I saw the yellow shirt, and there were two of them, and one is yours and one could be a very, very branded one. How do I know, or the back end story of the sustainable story?
We have certain packaging elements that sort of detail our story out as well. And if you go, like if they were to just venture into our social media handles and our own social media channels, they would sort of get to know what we've been doing over the last 2 years.
We are a sustainable fashion brand that is using upcycling techniques and from post-production waste and discarded fabric.
The fashion industry creates around 13 kgs of fashion waste per person on this planet per year.
We work with bottom of the pyramid communities and train them in using waste as a resource to create upcycled fashion accessories.
We envision to create new age urban artisans and believe that sustainability in fashion comes not only from the materials that we use, but following transparency in supply chain and fair practices.
What are the prices like of the various bags?
On retail, it would be about 4,500 rupees, and for wholesale, it goes about 2,000 rupees.
Everything we do at Saltpeter is addressed at minimizing the impact on the earth while maximizing value for the end customer, and we do it in a quantifiable way.
What about the washing of it?
It's as you wash cotton.
So that's also one more thing which I always believe.
Yes.
A cotton denim becomes far more sustainable because it requires less washing cycles.
Absolutely.
Because after life, more washes, more fresh water goes into washing and much more harm it does.
I'm going to go up next.
and it wasn't so intimidating to start with, but the anxiety of 7 people has built it up so much that I am slowly dying inside.
So we work with post-production waste. Post-production waste itself comes to us as defective fabrics, end-of-the-line fabrics, post-cutting waste and post-stitching.
So how many number of pieces must you produce last season?
Sold about 4,500 to 4,800 pieces. And we obviously produced a lot more. Not a lot more because we work mostly on order basis and consignment basis, etc. So every last bit of it was also utilized in making our stationery.
Now, I think our jury needs some time to deliberate all of these finalists. But audience, we will not keep you waiting while the jury takes their time. We have a whole fashion show just for you.
A compelling story, a fun story that makes this, this is a long-term commitment, right?
It screams out, you first go, and then, you're like, okay, this is great, it looks fantastic, there's a pop of color, it looked great in an editorial, which actually has a trickle-down effect to the consumer.
We are only looking at a very micropic kind of a process in the whole chain.
I had one issue, which I said about, how do you sell a khadi garment at under 2,000 rupees. I really feel the fabric which goes into making a khadi shirt is 2.5 meters. You cannot buy on earth that fabric less than 800 rupees. It means you are not paying even 200 rupees a day to the actual weaver who's weaving it.
Okay, we are ready to go.
The winner is I Was a Sari, Stefano Finori and Purnima Pandey.
We are a small brand and we will not change the system, but what I feel proud is that we can inspire others, and at a certain point I think that also the mainstream fashion, we realize that sustainability, circularity is the way to go.
Now, if you don't yet know about Fashion Revolution, it's a not-for-profit global movement in over 100 countries with focus on campaigning for greater transparency in the fashion supply chain. Great stuff, isn't it?